I'm Cindy Ferch with Shore Local News, and I am at the Noise Arts Garage in Atlantic City with co-creators of Cruise, an artistic drive-thru experience in Atlantic City that we've never seen anything like. Antoinette
DePetropalo, there you go. No worries.
And Charles Ford.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you so much for talking with us. I'm sure you can see the lights behind us, which is just a small piece of this amazing experience. Can you tell us about that, Antoinette?
Yeah, actually the LED wall, I'm going to shoot it over to Charles.
Okay.
We've got a couple of these, but this is a big LED tunnel. If you see on the other side, it's you kind of are surrounded by it. So we'll have video content that matches the music and flashes with everything. So, yeah.
Incredible. And I don't think any of us have ever seen these so close up.
Oh, yeah.
And the sound production of this experience, you had a little bit to do with that, right?
Yeah, so we've got a special app where you can use your phone to hear all the different areas. So as you drive around, you get to hear the live performances. You get to hear different music. Our engineer, we took all of our crew has been on tour with different artists. Our engineer does Drake, he does Madonna, he does a bunch. So so this is kind of a good pivot for us because we've been at home, not on tour. So we're in a parking garage, and so
The innovativeness of this just blows my mind. It's fantastic, and it goes through the life's journey in an artistic expression, which is incredible. We are inside the Arts Garage now with Antoinette and Charles, the co-creators of Cruise, an artistic drive-thru experience, and this amazing piece is going to be part of the show. Tell us how that gets incorporated.
Yeah, so Charles has these LED walls with poetry.
Right.
And this will be behind, and this represents finding your voice in life with the poetry. And then there's a little surprise area for that, right, Charles?
yeah, there's the video walls are transparent, so this will appear and disappear with the words. So.
I love it. Let's go back to the journey of life. How does the experience take you through the journey of life?
Oh, yeah. So the very beginning is the kids. We had about 23 schools actually in the area. And 6 of the Atlantic City Grammar School kids all make origami art because they have not had their art represented in 2 years. So this will be the only time in 2 years that their artwork as children will be public.
So following the children's origami, what's next in the journey through the art experience?
So the next floor, we actually represent dreams. And that's, we have Miss New Jersey coming one night. We have the candidates all there because they haven't been able to actually get out into the community like they normally do. Miss New Jersey is very important with that and present and wants to create education. And this is part of their fundraiser. So a portion of the ticket sales actually go to a lot of our nonprofits. And one of them is Miss New Jersey. So this will be help with their program and getting scholarships for the girls. Wow. And the next section you go up, we drive through a disco tunnel during the day, and at night we have Adrian Crutchfield.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He used to play for Bette Midler and Prince, so he's an amazing saxophone player. So
nice.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Nice. And then you go on to the next floor?
You go on to the next floor. So that actually represents you moving in life and jamming. So you just so you know, that's like the fun energy of just finding movement in your body. So you should be dancing in your car to everything that's occurring there. The next floor is our poetry walls that Charles actually has developed poetry.
Yeah, I didn't develop the poetry.
Well, no, that's right.
Much more talented people than I did. So yeah, it's we're mixing the digital art with poetry and spoken word. So
Does that represent finding your voice?
Yes, exactly. Which is why that head thing back there is going to be there. So yeah.
And it's really neat because there's like a wall of like kind of, how would you describe that, Charles? It's like lights, but it looks like flames going on.
Okay, so there's 5, kind of like squares that they're spread out where essentially we can have different words on all of them. There can be mixed in, digital art with the words. So we're trying to really enhance whatever the poem or poetry is about. So
Local poets?
There's local poets. What else?
And from Stockton, we have from Stockton. We have one of the professors there. So yeah, you can find all the people on our website at everything is Cruise Through Events, and it's Cruise CRUISE. Through is THRU events. drive-thru.com. And you can see all of our affiliates. We have some restaurants on there, Cetera. You can go get a discount at a couple of them. So you can shoot down to Cetera, come down here. We are actually, with the Sheridan has helped us out, so you can get a whole day in AC. Like, that's the point.
Yeah.
So you can go to dinner, you can go, and a lot of people have been talking about that online on our Facebook page.
Go to dinner, then come see the whole show. So,
You also, with the purchase of a ticket, get AC Jokes. You get a $25 voucher to them. And Tanger Outlets, Donna has also offered a coupon code with every ticket. You get their coupon book. So you get a free coupon book as well. So you can spend the whole day in AC. We wanted to come together as a community and say, look, you can do this daytime show, go to AC Jokes at night, or, flip it up and then maybe come back.
Yeah, spend a weekend, go shopping, eat out, and catch the daytime performance and the evening performance.
Okay, yeah. So you go up a ramp. That's where the light show begins, and there's also graffiti artists that most days there'll be live painting there. So you'll see graffiti, and the light show starts. Once you go up that ramp, you'll make another right. You'll be in the video tunnel. So there's a big, video tunnel that you're surrounded by. It's going to have, video content that's, flashing with the music and to the beat of, that sort of stuff. And then what's the next one? You make another right, and then that's where the laser show begins. So this big laser show that's also going with the music as well. Nice. And then you make another right, and that's where the bigger part of the light show begins. So you can see that probably from all over the city.
We are 7 o'clock, and our nighttime show goes from 7 to 11. And then the daytime show, which is geared towards families, is 2 to 7. Yeah, and that actually is during spring break. So this is a spring break. So we are going to run during the day, during the spring break in the area for all the kids. So.
Wow. How can folks get tickets? Can you get them at the door? Do you need to get them in advance?
You should get them in advance because everything is timed. There's only a certain amount of cars every 10 minutes, and they're 10-minute time slots. And the reason for that is so that everybody has a really good experience, because the next thing through the journey is the community area where you can park. And you can actually watch a performance up to, you could be there for as long as you'd like. You probably would be up to an hour, but, probably 15 minutes or so. We have local community AC Stories. Community Rocks is a cool one where they're going to create a song with the audience.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then when you go down to the next floor, you can actually park and watch a Broadway singer, all Broadway songs, like local,
wow.
Some actually are traveling from New York City to come down to do this. Because they've been closed since this. So Broadway's closed. So we were able to get some pretty great artists to come down here and sing for us.
Wow. The Aladdin performers?
Oh, yes, Aladdin. So we have two people from Aladdin, actually, as well. His name is Xavier McKinnon. We have Gina Milo from Les Mis. We have Gabrielle Reed from the original cast of Carole King's Beautiful. She was in Hairspray. The list is so long of these people. It's cool, but that's just a small, short one. And then the last floor is the journey of your journey is thousands and thousands and thousands of bubbles. Just going to drive through bubbles, and they just represent life goes by quick. So you better have fun, and they all represent these memories, and then they just go, and so that's what that last bit is about. So the whole thing should be you should have fun, like that's the point, and you should be talking in the car, and maybe one person loves one area, another one loves another one, and that's the part about life and the different artistic way you can get through, and that's art should be healing and talking, and you go through that journey.
And we are your pilot city?
Yes, we are. Yep. This is the first time we're doing this. And
how lucky are we, Atlantic City? Make sure that you get over to the Arts Garage, go online, reserve your time slot, cruise an artistic experience.